Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at how you steal their attention. Okay, we are doing a reading. You can choose in your mind someone you want to see. Like if you want to think of anyone specific, you can choose someone in your mind and kind of pick a pile. Otherwise, we can keep it open-ended and just see who comes up for how you steal their attention. Okay, so now I'm going to show your crystals, but before I do, please be aware that this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave the rest, as the messages may differ for everyone watching. So for pile number 1, we have this red cat's eye. And for pile number 2, we have this orange calcite. For pile 3, we have amazonite. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that calls out to your soul the most. Okay, if you're drawn to more than one pile, you can pick 2 or all of them. Your intuition will always know best. And if you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this red cat's eye crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at how you steal their attention. Okay, so we are going to either look at the person on your mind if you chose a specific person on your mind, or we are going to keep it open-ended. I've set the intention that both energies can come through. Okay, so you pick the card awareness. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of your cards, but before I do, please note that this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so for my pile number 1s, warrior cards, we have throat chakra with express your truth. We have empathetic starseed with energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. We have memories. We have fire. We have the strength card. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Lovers. Okay, my pile number 1s. Now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly how you steal their attention. Okay, so in terms of whose attention you're stealing, before we start the actual reading of how you steal their attention, for those of you that picked a specific person on your mind, this reading is still valid. You will just hear the other parts of the reading. For a lot of you, I feel like the most energy coming through here is a romantic connection or a romantic interest in some kind with the Lovers card. I'm feeling here for a lot of you, it is a soulmate or twin flame connection. Whereas, I think maybe some of you had that on your mind and it came through in the reading. Whereas for others of you, I feel like it's mostly romantic, the energy I'm feeling the most. A lot of you, it is a twin flame connection. Whereas some of you, it is like people you have memories with, even far down to childhood, where it's like they still have memories of you, okay, or just people in your friend group, people in your circle, um, people that are part of your soul tribe in some way, if you would consider that, or just, your friend circle that you experience memories with that almost feels similar to the inner child feelings. Like, what I mean by this is, let's say, friendships that remind you of your inner child, friendships that bring out that energy of your inner child, where you can look at life in color and playfulness and fun energies and not have to, worry about much. That's the energy I'm talking about. But I'm also seeing a lot of your ancestors here coming through in these messages as well. So the love relationships is what I'm feeling the most, the love interests, but then the other people are also interlinked in the mix. So when I talk about how you steal their attention, I will try just differentiate if it is all of them at once or if it is like single people I'm picking out on different energies, okay? Okay, so in terms of your ancestors, I feel like why they are coming through here. I first just want to get the spiritual energies out of the way, and then I'm going to talk about the humans that you catch and steal their attention, okay? So with your ancestors, it's like they are seeing you evolve, and that's why you're stealing their attention in some way, because you're catching their eye, you're shocking them, you're surprising them with your growth, my pile number ones. Because I feel like your ancestors are just giving this quick message to tell you how proud they are of your growth, to tell you how proud they are of how you have evolved and transformed and grown in your life and in this current moment. And I'm feeling like I'm feeling very emotional as I say this. Like, your ancestors are almost putting tears in my eyes to show how proud they are of your growth. It's like they're giving you a lot of love right now, and they view you as very cute, like cute. I don't know. Just like if a parent were to see their child and saw them as cute. Of course, our ancestors are our family, you know what I mean? And they want the best for us, and they find us cute, of course, because we're more little than them. Okay, so I just feel that they're very, very proud of you. It almost feels like they're giving you a big, energetic hug and have tears in their eyes, and they're so, so, so proud of you for your growth, because the way you have evolved as a person and healed some things within yourself, I feel like a lot of you have healed a lot of things to do with your heart chakra, and the root chakra, with feeling safe and being able to have love around you. But I think a lot of you have also been healing your throat chakra and speaking your truth more. And it's like, your ancestors, I'm feeling a pain in my ribs, especially with family. Some of you have been speaking your truth more with family. And your ancestors are very proud of you for that, because we need to have healthy boundaries with people and a healthy sense of truth in order to have the most flourishing, healthy connections around us with beautiful love. You know what I mean? And it's like your ancestors are almost like hugging you, but like cuddling you, but like giving you a lot of love right now. Big hugs, and like it seems like the way they're hugging you, it's like they're giving you energy through their hands of a lot of this higher type of love, and the growth you've done and the like evolution you've done on yourself has also helped your ancestors evolve, is what I'm feeling here. Because a lot of the times our ancestors go through things that are very similar to us, and when we liberate ourselves, we also liberate our ancestors of that pain we heal. So I think they just came through with this congratulations, and also to let you know that the reason they're also, watching you right now, not in a creepy way, but like watching you, shocked, applauding you, like surprised, shocked by your growth, but not shocked at the same time because they know you are someone that grows a lot. Um, it's like they are also putting you into an initiation into experiencing this energy of like knowing yourself. I don't know, for some of you, maybe it's initiation into your gifts because we have the empathetic star seed here, but I feel like your gifts come from your heart chakra, and you having a big heart, no wonder I chose a red heart today. You having a big heart allows you to feel into other people's emotions because you feel so deeply. So some of you may be being initiated into your gifts by your ancestors, and that's why you are stealing their attention today, and they're applauding you, that kind of energy, and hugging you. But they're also letting you know, with this growth you've done, you can now go to the next step, the next level of your growth, where you are now, you've healed enough within you where you are now able to understand yourself on a deeper level, understand who you are and the life you want to create. And there are infinite possibilities, is what I'm hearing from your ancestors. But at the same time, you've evolved enough to have growth in your gifts, is something I'm feeling. Okay, so that was the message from your ancestors. I'm now going to move on to the actual humans that you're stealing their attention from. Okay, so in terms of the humans where you steal their attention, the other people I mentioned, like the people in your circle, the lover energy, the friend energy. Okay, so I feel like in terms of just people in general and like people in your circle, this is just people in general, everyone here. So I see that you shine a lot. You're someone that really shines with everything you do, and I don't think you even are fully aware of it, is what I feel here, because there is the sense of you also healing this energy within you, where you are feeling worthy enough to receive, compliments and beautiful energies and love. And you know what I mean? You are healing a lot within you. You're coming across as like the wounded healer in some way. But I feel like in some way, Pile 3 is very connected to you. And I'll tell you why. So I just want to say, like, this is going to sound a little bit confusing, but I think for some of you, not all of you, you are going to go into the future energies being like Pile 3. And I don't mean it as like a comparison. I just mean it in the sense of, I've seen Pile 3's energy and it looks very similar to yours already. Like, when I pull the cards in advance, I see an overall energy. I don't read into it, but I see an overall energy, because I like preparing my cards in advance. And it's like, the growth you do now over the next few years will put you in that place where, like in the future energies, you're going to be at that place where Pile 3's energies are at. So I mean this in a sense of not comparing you, but more so, as you do your growth, you may have enough healing energy to be able to heal others, because that's something I've seen in Pile 3, where they are healing others and they are kind of being recognized for this. So this may be your future energies in Pile 3 if you're interested in watching it. If you are feeling like you have some sort of purpose with healing people, even if it is in a creative way or other ways, it doesn't have to necessarily be in one specific way. With the fire card, I feel like a lot of you are creative and have a lot of passions and if you feel connected to a certain passion and you feel like you have a huge purpose but you don't know what it is yet, I would suggest following that passion and putting that healing energy into that passion and watch how you grow, because you are my pile that grow a lot. You grow, as I saw with the ancestors. Okay, so you shine a lot with whatever you do, and I don't think you necessarily are always aware of this, because you're healing that wound within yourself of like being able to recognize your achievements or how much you shine or how much you've grown. I feel like I can relate to that on some level. Because I feel like you are so empathetic and so humble in some way that sometimes you don't always acknowledge your growth or your achievements. And I think that's why your ancestors gave that to you, because you're worthy of receiving that love. You're worthy of receiving that attention, those compliments. You know what I mean? So I think you are healing that within you. And with that healing you're doing, you're going to shine even more. You're going to believe that you're even more worthy, and you are going to really, really grow into this worthiness of believing you are worthy of receiving. But with the shine energy, this is how you steal their attention. I don't think you're aware of it, because I mean, we even have the Eight of Swords here. This is how you steal people's attention, but you may not be necessarily aware of it. Okay? I'm feeling a pain in my right foot. Maybe the reason you're not quite aware of it is because you're trying to find your own balance, your own stability within yourself, and I think that is now taking up a lot of your attention, where you don't notice other people. You've stolen their attention without realizing, if that makes sense. Okay, so in terms of like that, I feel like as well, how you steal a lot of people's attention is the fact that you are so empathetic, because I feel like this is more so people that are in your circle, that are friends with you, but also the lover energy, I'm feeling it strongly. So and if it's a twin flame connection, I feel this also strongly. So if you feel connected to twin flame, if you feel connected to the message of twin flames from the beginning, then this is also for you. Because you are so empathetic, it's like you can unintentionally read the energies, and it's like now you are trying to find your balance, where you balance your own emotions and other people's emotions, because I feel like a lot of the time you feel into other people's feelings without realizing it, and then take it on as your own. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because it helps you match people's energy in a beautiful way with the mirror here. It's like you mirror to people their truth. You know what I mean? So let's say someone is talking to you and you're mirroring to them the beautiful parts of themselves. It's like they're starting to fall in love with those beautiful parts of themselves, and it's healing. But I don't mean this in a way of like ignoring yourself. When you learn how to balance that out, it allows you to come through as well, and not just take on someone else's energy and mold into, like their energy, but more so like being firm in your own energy, and then kind of being able to match people's energy in a balanced way. You get what I mean? Whereas I'm not going to go into the negatives. I feel like today is a positive, a happy day. There's no need to go into the negatives, but there is beautiful traits to being empathetic. And we should also start seeing that. So it's like when you are so empathetic to people around you, you steal their attention, because it's like you understand yourself on a deep level. You're very self-aware. It's what I'm feeling, but you also know what you like, what you dislike, and the more you are someone that is sure of yourself and sure of who you are, what you like, what you dislike, the more you know who you are, the more you know who you want to show up as, and then this energy gets more balanced out. But the more you know who you are, the more you also understand other human beings. And it's like, since you are so empathetic, you may have people just come up to you and tell you their life stories. And it's like when you have this look of understanding and compassion on your face, it feels so healing to people around you, especially people in your circle and the love interests. And yeah, like that's what I feel here. Or even just people that have memories of you. There's certain memories people have of you where you are empathetic to them and nurturing to them, and you understand them on a deep level, and they've never had anyone do that for them. And then it's just so healing for them that they think back to those memories, and you are still stealing their attention in their memories without even realizing. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, even sometimes maybe strangers think back to the memories of like you saying something kind to them, or being loving, or being empathetic, being nurturing in some way. And it's like they think back to those memories because it's the first time they've received compassion and nurturing like that. So that is what I feel there. So you're still living in their heads a lot without realizing. The number 42 is what Spirit is showing me. 42. I don't know what that means. Maybe that number is significant for some of you. Could be related to a person, could be related to a house number you went to. I don't know, like, just think about it. Or 4 plus 2 is 6 as well. 6 is the number of balance and harmony. So maybe that's significant. I also feel like in the way you steal people's attention, like I said, with that empathetic nature, and then people feel like they get a lot of healing energy from you when you do that. So that is something I was seeing. But I'm also seeing a sense of how you steal people's attention. The people here, it's like you give them this playful energy, and it's like you help others grow into the best versions of themselves. You send a lot of people healing because you have a lot of healing energy without even doing anything, and you actually awaken a lot of people, especially like people that are karmic to you and you have memories with. You've awakened them in some way, and they've learned some lessons and some soul growth from you that has changed their life for the better. So there's something there even about like even karmic people or people that didn't really like you as much having memories of you and being grateful for that. But in terms of like the people you have in your circle and the love interests, I feel like you have your inner child with you. You have a very vibrant personality and vibrant soul. And since you have that, you bring out this fiery energy in people. Or like you bring out this fiery energy when you speak, because we have the throat chakra here. It's like when you express yourself and you speak to people, it's like all their attention is on you, because look at this image here with the Page of Wands. Her hair is rainbow and she has like a rainbow cloud over her. I feel like you have a naturally curious nature, but also this vibrant mind. And when you speak to people, it's like part of your vibrant mind or your vibrant personality of this fiery energy kind of rubs off on people in the right way, where it gets them into a happy mood and they start thinking in this rainbow energy, in this out of the box energy, in this curious energy, um, that makes them like have all their attention on you. That's how you steal people's attention, because it's like when you speak, they start to see parts of your personality, of that beautiful personality, that beautiful, vibrant personality come out. And it's like people then are amazed by it, and then they have all their attention on you. And I don't think you always realize how much this happens when you speak to people. You have a strong presence when you speak to people. It's like people listen when you speak to them. Even if you are someone that had some kind of platform one day where you are speaking, it's like, I don't recommend this, but this is the way I'm feeling. Like, I feel like you have a very charismatic presence without realizing, and that's how you steal people's attention. And it's like you kind of like, let's say you had some kind of public platform and you were speaking about something, you could lie and people would just believe you. That's how charismatic you are. And I'm not recommending you do that, but I'm just saying this is the energy I feel. You have a strong voice, a strong personality, a strong presence that people are aware of and people recognize within you. This beautiful, vibrant personality you have, this beautiful mind you have. You have a beautiful way of expressing what is on your mind and expressing ideas, and you have this naturally curious nature which allows you to also have more knowledge, and it's like the things you speak about are interesting to people, is something I'm hearing from Spirit. But you also have this way of speaking when you're excited that draws people in and makes them excited too. And I don't think you realize how much you steal their attention when you do that. And it's like people actually really have memories of you where they feel like you're so cute. Maybe even like Spirit showing me videos on their phone, like when you're doing something cute or speaking in a cute way, and then they look at it and they're like, oh, look at them, they're so excited talking about this. Like, I'm feeling like even when people aren't necessarily interested in the topic you're talking about, but when you talk about things with this excitement, it rubs off on them, and then they feel like you're so cute, and then it's almost like this warmth feeling in their hearts. That's what I'm feeling, and I feel like crying now. I could be picking up on friendships here, like a lot of love they have for you, or family members, or just like people with memories of you where there's a lot of loving memories, or, this could also be the love relationship I'm picking up on with this a lot of love. I also feel like you are seen as someone with a gentle nature, with a lot of gratitude in you, and that rubs off on people and it makes you steal their attention, because like I said, when you speak, it's like all eyes are on you. You have a way of stealing people's attention when you speak a lot, and it's like people recognize you wherever you go as someone that steals the attention. It's something where everyone recognizes you and you kind of turn people's heads when you are walking somewhere or when you go somewhere. I'm picking up on stranger energy now. And it's like everyone recognizes this, and that's how you steal their attention. But also, I'm feeling like in terms of the lover energy that I was feeling so strongly, it's like I'm feeling mostly that energy of like when you talk, this lover sees you as very cute. That energy I said, like when I saw the phone, I feel like this is maybe the lover that I was picking up on. And like the cuteness, the cute vibe. But I also feel like your lover, or this love interest, or this twin flame soulmate, whatever you want to, name it depending on who's watching this, just feels a lot of passion being around you, and they feel very happy being around you, and you bring in a lot of courage into their life to fall in love. And it's like they feel safe in your presence, and then they don't feel any fear falling in love with you. And you give them this fiery, creative, vibrant energy that rubs off on this person, and it's like that's how you steal their attention, because also like they see you as a blessing, and they feel very grateful to have you in their life for this fiery energy you have, this vibrant energy you have, but also your gentle nature, because I feel like your love is very healing to this love interest or lover. And it's like they see this decision they made to be with you as the most beautiful blessing in their life. And how you also steal their attention is because they feel like you're a miracle in their life, and they feel like you've brought in so much growth into who they are as a person. Your nature of, transforming and evolving has brought in growth into their reality, and it's like you've made a butterfly effect into their reality, where it is the most beautiful butterfly effect ever, where you've changed their life for the better. And that's how you steal this love interest attention, because it's like they have clarity on this connection, and they know this is the connection for them. And that is the feeling I get, because you transform those around you, and you rub off your beautiful energy on people, and you have this resilience as well that people admire in you, is something I'm seeing. But at the same time, I feel like you also help people see things from different perspectives when you're in their life, and that's how you steal their attention, because it's like people just get shocked by your intelligence and by your vibrant mind, vibrant personality. And it's like when you help people see things from different perspectives, Spirit is showing me like those memes where someone let's say they have like a high thought, and then they're like something silly like a conspiracy theory or something, and then it's like they're just shocked in their mind. I feel like you almost do that to people, like you make people think about things. Of course, maybe it can even be silly, but like you say this remark that is because you're so curious towards things. It's like you think a lot about things that maybe not a lot of people think about, and then you almost like blow their minds. And that is how you steal their attention as well. But I'm feeling the love interest energy very strongly, like you steal their attention with like your heart, because it's like every time you speak to them, I just saw energy move in the background. If I can explain it like this. I don't always see spirits, but I see energy move, and I see like little sparkles fly around. That's how I know ancestors and spirit guides are around me. So as I'm saying this about the lover, I saw that, so that is a confirmation. Like a little sparkle fly by. But like your lover or this love interest finds that you steal their attention with your love, because it's like your presence is just so strong to them that it's like you're all they want to concentrate on. I'm feeling like tunnel vision, like I don't want to talk to anyone else. Everyone else is boring. I want to talk to my lover, my best friend. Like that's the feeling I get. Like they view you as their best friend or their partner in crime, like kind of energy is what I'm feeling here. And it's like almost like this energy of like, when you're with your best friend somewhere and you don't want to talk to other people, you just want to talk to your best friend. That's the feeling I get of how you steal like your lover's attention, because it's like sometimes people can be very boring with their small talk and everything, but then the person you love, you have inside jokes with them, you have like you have love with them. They understand you on a deeper level. You can say things without judgment. You know what I mean? And I just feel like that's why your lover also like has their attention on you. You don't even need to steal their attention. It's like they want their attention to only be on you. So that is what I'm seeing, and I'm hearing, like, I've heard this song like stuck in my head this morning, by Kali Uchis. Before I end off, it's like, you're the only one for me, you're the only one for me. um it's called For Me by Kali Uchis and Don Tolliver, but I've been hearing that all morning, and then I heard that loudly now, so I know this is for this pile. When I have songs stuck in my head when I wake up in the morning, if I hear it loudly for a certain pile, then I know it's for them. Okay, so that was like the message from your lover, like, you're the only one for me, you're the only one I need. Maybe go listen to that song, because it will also just help you see into that energy. Okay, so that was your reading, my pile number ones, on how you steal their attention. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye. Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this orange calcite crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at how you steal their attention, okay? If you chose someone specific on your mind, this reading is for you. Whereas if you also want to keep it open-ended and see who comes up for whose attention you steal, you can. I've set the intention that both energies can be received if you want to pick a specific person on your mind, or if you want to just keep it open-ended and see who shows up. So I'm now going to add your cards, but before I do, please be aware this is a general reading to only take what resonates and leave the rest, as the messages may differ for everyone. You pick the card Truth. Okay, so for your cards, we have Luminescence, we have A New Earth with It's Happening, Keep Holding the Vision, we have Hope, we have Reclaim Your Energy, we have the Star, we have the Hermit, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Justice card, and lastly we have the Fool. Okay, my pile number twos, now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly how you steal their attention. So tapping into your energies, I'm smelling birthday candles. So maybe one of you have stealed people's attention on your birthday before, like because you were the birthday person, or like some event. If you've gone to like an event where you celebrated something, there is something about you've stolen people's attention in some way, okay? Whereas maybe some of you are about to have birthdays and you're about to steal people's energies. Not energies, I mean attention, sorry. Anyways, yeah, I feel that. Okay, now in terms of like whose attention you're stealing currently in this moment, I am feeling a lot of past people's energies, and I just want you to hear me out. I don't want you to get I don't want you to click off this message because I'm saying past people's energies. I want you to hear me out because this is a very beautiful message actually. Okay, so I'm feeling a lot of people from your past and ex-lovers and ex-partners very strongly, but also people that you people that have seen your growth, like people from the past that haven't necessarily spoken to you, like where they how do I put this in words? Maybe they don't speak to you currently, or maybe you weren't close to them, like people from your school, people from your college, ex-work colleagues, and they've seen you kind of grow, and then they're inspired by you. So I'm feeling that, but I'm also feeling people that you have been emotionally vulnerable with, and they've seen your growth. So I'm feeling different energies here. So just keep this in mind. And I'm feeling a lot of people that are inspired by your growth and the wisdom you've learned in your emotions. So if you've ever been vulnerable with anyone or posted things on social media about, your healing journey, I'm feeling their energies as well, which is really beautiful, which I will explain in a moment. I'm also feeling people that are attracted to you in a sensual way, where it's like they are attracted to you physically, but I'm also feeling people that are attracted to you in a romantic way, and friendships. So this is like just the general energies I'm feeling. Of course, if you picked a specific person on your mind, you can just take the reading as it resonates. But yeah, that's the feeling I get here. Because like I said, it's different for everyone watching. If you picked a specific person on your mind, just see how this reading goes. But if you are trying to fit it and it doesn't fit properly, then maybe this is not your pile, okay? So with what I'm feeling here as well, we also have ancestors coming through, similar to pile 1. Your ancestors are just letting you know that they are proud of your growth, and they are proud of your healing that you've done on yourself, and they're letting you know that as you've healed yourself right now, you have transformed a lot as a person, my pile number 2s, and it's like your ancestors want to congratulate you for the healing that you've done on yourself, for the growth you've done on yourself, and you're stealing their attention first, because it's like they're almost praising you, putting a crown on your head. That's the feeling I get. And I'm seeing something like, when in those movies where they have those, like in Egypt, where they have those rocks, and then there's like writing on the walls, and then it's like prophecies and things like that. So spirit is showing me that your ancestors, and it's almost like you've fulfilled some type of prophecy by healing yourself, okay? Maybe it was in your lessons or something that you were meant to learn and heal from in this lifetime, or gain some wisdom from in this lifetime. I don't know what's happening today. Something is up today, because I woke up at 5:55 and I got the energies that I've shifted something today, that a lot of people have shifted things yesterday and today. But there is a new moon today, and it's Friday, and there was an eclipse like last week or the week before, I can't remember. So maybe it's just the last bit of shifts and changes, but I don't know what's happening today. There's something in the astrology or in the energies today. If someone knows, let me know down below in the comments. But something has shifted in the energies on Earth today in the collective, not just with me, but with everyone watching. And I'm seeing it in all 3 piles. So it's like your ancestors have congratulated you for leveling up, for transforming, for shifting into this new energy of yourself. You may not feel this yet physically, you may not feel this yet spiritually, but your ancestors are letting you know you've done this, and the energies weren't like this yesterday. So this lets me know this is very divine. I was meant to do this reading today. The energies have shifted a lot with collective energies, and it's like now you have transformed yourself. You may not feel it physically yet or see physical changes of it yet, but as you have transformed yourself by alchemizing and healing the wounds from the past, as we see here with the Six of Cups, your ancestors are almost crowning you for fulfilling that prophecy, for fulfilling that lesson you were meant to learn. And it's like they're crowning you and clapping for you, and it's like they are almost partying and celebrating for you in the spirit realms, your ancestors. Because spirit is showing me, you know, in school where they have those class parties, and then like everyone brings cool drink and chips and like cake and things like that. They're showing me that like a celebration. Maybe that was the cake smell I was smelling earlier. The birthday cake smell. Maybe it's just a symbol for you have almost like aged up spiritually or leveled up spiritually, and it's like your ancestors are celebrating for you. You know what I mean? So this is the feeling I'm getting. They're celebrating you, clapping hands for you, and they're letting you know with the shifts and changes you've made, your internal world has shifted and transformed and changed, and they're celebrating you and they're so proud of you, your ancestors. And as you liberate yourself, you also liberate your ancestors, which is why they are celebrating so much for you. It's like they're crowning you, rewarding you. They're going to reward you with a lot of blessings for the hard work you've put into your own personal journey. Whereas they're also going to reward you with a lot of good luck for this new journey of your life, where you're going to see your world around you change with a new earth. It's like your whole world around you changes as a result of the internal shifts and changes and transformations you've done in yourself. So that's very exciting to hear from your ancestors. I felt like today is a good day, full of hope, full of changes. I don't know what's happening in the air, but it feels like good energy in the air. I can't necessarily physically explain why the energies are like this today, but if you know, let me know in the comments. But it's exciting to see. It's exciting to see that you're getting some blessings after, you know, the shifts you've done. It's like you've leveled up in your spirituality, in your healing, and as a result of you leveling up, you are now in a new beginning energy with the Fool card, and it's like your ancestors are rewarding you for that and celebrating for you and clapping for you. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the actual human energies. So in terms of the human energies, I want to talk about the people from your past first, get that over and done with. So I'm feeling like a lot of lovers from your past, or people you have been with intimately, passionately, you know, that kind of energy. I'm not going to say it on here because this is not an 18 plus reading. Those people from your past, okay? You've kind of stolen their attention in some way. But I'm also feeling like romantic partners, ex-lovers from the past that have betrayed you, that have really hurt you, that have Spirit is showing me a clown face. They were clowning when they lost you because you were that real diamond or gold that they lost. That they lost for a penny or for... Yeah, that's the feeling I get, because for a lot of you, I'm picking up on the energy of like an ex-lover where there's third-party energies, where there's cheating, there's infidelity, lies. And I feel like that doesn't resonate with you on a soul level, because you are coming up as someone that lives in your truth. With the truth card as well as the justice card, you're someone that really lives in your truth. You don't appreciate lies or dishonesty or deception in any type of way. So I'm feeling here like people, ex-lovers from your past that have betrayed you, or people that you really love from your past that betrayed you, that you really saw as like your other half, even if it's like in a friendship, you know what I mean? I'm feeling those energies, and it's like I'm hearing life is almost raw dogging them right now with the realization that you have leveled up in yourself. You seem to have grown up, leveled up in your life. And it's like these people are almost raw dogging life right now. It's like Spirit is showing me, you know, when someone misses a sale and then they like, oh, I missed it, like, or they miss the bus and they're like, oh, I missed it, like that kind of energy. So Spirit is showing me that as a metaphor to explain that these people didn't see that you were a diamond all along. They thought that you were just a rock, and they kicked you to the side, but then someone else picked you up, which was you. You picked you up, and you noticed that diamond within you, and you let that diamond within you shine out, left them behind, ended and closed that cycle, healed from your past, decided to live in your truth, decided to have hope for the future, and reclaim your power by healing yourself. And as a result of you reclaiming your power, it's like these people that have betrayed you in the past are almost like they've missed their shot. You're the one that got away. You were the diamond that they let loose, that they lost. You know what I mean? And now it's almost like you have leveled up so much within your life by really taking care of yourself, by really learning the lessons that accompanied those betrayals, or growing from that, learning lessons from it. I feel like some of you had stayed single for a long time after that, if it was an ex-lover, or you didn't have any best friends after that, because it's like you did want someone else in love or best friends after that, or friendships after that, but it's like it's almost like it wasn't happening, like you had to wait a little bit longer for that to happen. And for those that are single, that have been single for a very long time, and you've been waiting for love, and you've been wondering if it's ever gonna come, I feel like this person and you have been on similar healing journeys, and your ancestors and guides are saying trust the timing within your love life, within your friendship life. If you don't have any friends and you want friends, and you want your soul tribe and like soul family around you, trust that they were also learning the lessons that were needed for their soul growth at the same time as you. But now, as a result of this healing you've done on yourself, and you really taking care of your mind, body, soul, I feel like you've really gone on a self-love journey after this, and stayed in your truth and took back your power by not allowing people like that around you, but also by having hope in future connections where they are much brighter and much beautiful. As a result of you doing that, you've shifted something, opened up some kind of energetic door to a new reality. It's like you have gone into another dimension or portal, and so have your soul tribe members, and you are going to find each other in this next new beginning of your life with the Fool card, because they were also reclaiming their own power or learning some lessons in some way. So those are going to be one of the blessings that come your way, meeting your soul tribe, and that is what I'm seeing. But I feel the energy that like people from your past are kind of going to still watch you, have people around you that really love you, and they are really going to feel shame for their actions, and that is going to put them in alignment and shift them and awaken them to the wrong that they have done, to realize that they have really hurt someone and that it was not okay for them to do that. It's going to align them to be emotionally vulnerable and to be more in their truthful energies, and not in this energies of like deception, betrayal, dishonesty. It's really going to awaken them and align them. And this may sound too good to be true for you, but this is what Spirit is showing me. So send them love from afar, but don't allow them back into your life, because they have already messed up. So there's no going back from that. But we can send them love and compassion from afar, understand that what they did was wrong. It doesn't excuse their behavior, But when we can forgive and give compassion and understand where that deeper pain came from, where they decided to do that, it doesn't excuse their actions, but it allows us to have less of a grip of anger towards them and allows us to come to soul forgiveness, is what I'm seeing, and let them go in some way, because you don't need that baggage with you in this next chapter of your life. So it's like you are stealing their attention right now by having them realize that they lost this diamond all along, that they didn't realize it was a diamond and just kicked you around. And they are now watching you and they are feeling almost like shocked at your growth, shocked at how much you've leveled up. And that is how you are stealing their attention, but you're also going to steal their attention in the future as you level up even more and more and more and grow into the most beautiful reality you want to create for yourself in your reality with a new earth. You're going to see your reality around you shift and change for the better. And lots of new beginnings, lots of blessings coming your way, lots of abundance coming your way in your careers, and lots of supportive connections around you so that you can move forward. And these people are going to look into your life and they are going to really, you're going to really steal their attention because they see you level up, and that's their karma, to see you be in happy connections, to see you have a happy life, to see you have everything you've asked for and wished for, and them almost like watching you on the sidelines, wishing that they never let you go. That is the feeling I get, and that's how you're stealing their attention the most. So now that I've spoken about the ex people's energies and gotten those gross energies out of the way, I say gross because their energies are gross. You have ended that cycle and taken your power back, and I am so proud of you, my pile number 2s. Also, you picked the orange calcite. You've taken back your self-worth by really standing in your truth, and I want to say I am so proud of you, and you're also stealing my attention in this reading. So yeah, that is how you steal their attention, the people from your past. But now, as we talk about people that are inspired by you, I'm going to tell you what they're inspired by and how you've stolen their attention. So you've inspired a lot of people that you have been vulnerable with, or have shown your healing journey to in some way, or maybe you post on social media about your healing journey. You seem to be an open book, with your kind of lessons you've learned, with the wisdom you learned. You seem to be kind of like an open book, someone that is in your truth. And it's like you seem to have found your own sense of power within, your own sense of self-worth within. You have really decided to put the focus on you, take the focus off on others. So you put the attention on you. You've stolen your own attention. Okay, my pile number 2s. If you can hear the gardening in the background, it's so loud on my side. I don't know if you can hear it on camera. I apologize in advance. But as I was saying, I kind of just got a phone call and was interrupted there. But it's like you have been putting the focus on yourself, on your own healing journey, on being in your truth, not on what others are doing to you. You have been really looking within with the Hermit card, really healing with the Star, bringing those miracles to yourself. I'm hearing a song, Self-Love by Christina. I forgot her surname. I just want to check. Oh, it's Savannah Christina. Sorry, not Christina. Her surname is Christina. Okay. So the lyrics are, this is a feeling that I just can't shake. Ain't a person that can take my place. Happy to just be alone all day. Antisocial, gotta isolate. Turning my phone off. Changing my number, I'm changing my name. I got a burner. Blah, 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 blah. Cause I ain't got no problems. That's how I'm living. So much better when I'm by myself, so much better, I don't need help. I feel so much better when I'm all alone, so much better when I ain't worried about. Okay, so I guess that is another song, but I was actually, okay, so that is her self-love lyrics, But I was actually hearing, maybe it goes with the reading, because like that kind of sounds similar to the things I was saying. I was actually hearing another song. It's not self-love, it's self-care. But I typed in self-love, so maybe I was meant to say those lyrics for you because it has to do with this reading. So the self-care lyrics are: I felt this before and I can't afford to cry. I've got work in the morning, I've got bills, I got family ties. You play with a piece of me I try not to reason with, not trying, you made it clear, wonder why you even here. Don't you know I can't be caught up on no BS. I don't got the time. Don't care who you with or what you're doing. I'm doing it right. Self-care, self-love, selfish. And I want you to know that I tried my best with you. I cut off all my I don't know if I should say this, HOES. That was just for you, and I ain't got no time. I'm doing it right. Self-love, self-care, selfish baby, selfish as if. So it's like you have taken back your power by focusing on you. I feel like with the Hermit card, it kind of relates to the song, because the Hermit card is all about this isolation period of like looking within in our souls. So maybe you've been isolated, you've been learning to enjoy your own alone time, and you've been stealing your own attention, and as a result of that, your self-worth has been growing. But I want to let you know you've also been like putting that love back into you, and as a result of that, you haven't been waiting around for anyone to love you. Now I'm hearing that song by Miley Cyrus, I can buy myself flowers. So you've literally been buying yourself flowers metaphorically. You've been holding your hand metaphorically. You've been loving yourself on this journey, and as a result of you really giving that loving compassion to yourself, you've been growing and you've been creating this wholeness within you where you don't need anybody around you. And I'm not going to say this that you don't need anybody, because we need other people around us as a community. We need love, you know what I mean? But it's like you almost were meant to go on this journey for a little while of like being alone by yourself and enjoying your own company and loving yourself. It was part of the lessons you had to learn of loving yourself and being content with your own kind of like what's the word? Being content with your own presence, with your own thoughts, with your own soul. You know what I mean? And it's like you've been putting this love into yourself. As a result of that, the diamond in you is shining out because you've been putting that love within you. You weren't waiting around for anyone else to give you that love. And as a result of that, you have inspired so many people around you. And that's how you've stolen their attention, because you've really given others hope as well, who are on a similar journey of healing and who are on a similar journey of self-love, and who are on a similar journey of like healing from big wounds from the past. You know what I mean? So you have been an inspiration to others, also healing your heart and healing your self-worth. And it's like the wisdom you have learned has inspired so many people that you have been vulnerable with. Okay, so either friendships that you have been vulnerable with, or people you have been vulnerable with on social media, if you share like self-love posts, self-worth posts, if you share your wisdom with people, there is that sense of the people you've been vulnerable with are inspired by you, and you are helping them also grow and heal. And that is how you are stealing their attention, because you're giving them so much hope for their healing journey. Okay, and you're helping them also transform themselves. So that is what I feel about them. But I want you to know this next chapter of your life is not going to be alone. You're going to have your soul tribe members around you, and you're going to have a lot of love around you. You're never going to be lonely in this next chapter of your life. Never. And I'm also here for you, my pal twos. I'm always around you. if you want to be around me. But I also feel like the next chapter of your life, I know this isn't part of the reading, but the reading's topic, but I'm just seeing it. I'm seeing the next part of your life is gonna include a lot of travel as well. And you kind of just following your heart. You're gonna have a lot of love around you, a lot of blessings around you, and you're gonna shine so much. But also, I'm seeing in terms of like the other people, how you steal their attention. You have really shocked people because you have reclaimed your power. You are starting to set boundaries now. You've changed a lot as a person. And if you look back at who you were 6 months ago, you are not the same person. You know what I mean? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you're not the same person. 8 years ago, you are not the same person. You know what I mean? And it's like you have shocked people, or people's eyes are on you because you've really taken action and decided to put the focus on yourself, decided to put the focus into passions. I feel like recently some of you have started new hobbies or passions, or found a new sense of passion for life, and you're starting to put in action towards the things you want to create now that you've healed a lot of wounds within yourself. You're starting to set boundaries, honor yourself more. You're starting to be loyal to yourself, and that is so much self-growth there that it's like you have shocked people, and that's why their attention is on you. And you also seem to be, some of you have started creative hobbies, and it's like you steal people's attention, especially like friendships or people that are kind of just inspired by you. You steal their attention with your art or your artistic expression or your creative expression in some way for some of you. And it's like people really just feel inspired, and they feel like a kid looking at something with a lot of hope in their eyes when they look at whatever creative expression you do. In terms of like other things regarding the other parts of your life, how you steal the attention, I feel like you steal the attention from people that are like romantically interested in you right now, and people that feel passionate about being around you. Like they feel your passionate energy and exciting energy, and they feel the same way, even like in friendship ways. It's like they are watching you grow, and they are watching you become the best version of yourself, and they're watching you have grow in your happiness, grow in your ability to see life with color, grow in your ability to shine. And it's like you do really shine as a person, and that's what these people notice about you, because it's like you really shine as a person, and you stay in your truth, and you love yourself now, and you really are like that diamond. And I also feel like you are my pile that wears clothes and things, but you look expensive while wearing it. There's this royalty energy to you, and that's how you steal people's attention, because it's like I'm hearing Bow Down Be like by Beyonce, and it's like that's how you steal people's attention, because you give off this royalty energy, and this self-worth, the self-love energy of shining, of being in your truth, being in your power, of having hope, of seeing life with color, of seeing life with love again, and of being in the energies of new beginnings right now. So that is what I see in your reading, my pile number 2s, of how you steal the attention. Their attention, of course, you know, so many different energies came through now. But I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Amazonite crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at how you steal their attention. So you either chose a specific person on your mind, or you kind of wanted to see an open-ended view of who you're stealing's attention. Just note that I set the intention that both energies can come through, so just take it as it resonates. Because this is a general reading, take it as it resonates and leave the rest. You chose the card Healing. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of your cards now. Okay, my pile number 3. So for your cards, we have Mount Shasta. We have the courageous peony with multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. We have positivity. We have air with paradigm shift. We have the muse of emotions, which is the King of Cups. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Empress. We have the Six of Wands. And lastly, we have the Awakening card. Okay, my pile number 3s. Now that we have your cards laid out, I see exactly how you steal their attention. So in terms of whose attention you steal, I'm feeling literally the whole world's energy. With the Mount Shasta card, it seems like a lot of people are watching you, as well with the courageous peony with letting yourself be seen. So some of you could be public figures in some way, or you have shown yourself on social media, like maybe some of you have YouTube, some of you have Instagrams, TikTok, and you post videos or things on there, and you're being seen in some way that way on social media. That is the energy I'm feeling, whereas some of you like could be YouTube tarot readers, because I mean we have the healing card. Some of you could be YouTube tarot readers, and like people all over the world are seeing you and you're stealing their attention in some way. And for some of you, you are like content creators, or you create art, or you're artistic in some way, you're following your purpose, or you have some kind of business where you're achieving a lot and you are being seen and well respected by those you may not even know. It's like your name is being heard in many places for your achievements, and you're being seen in some way for what you do that is linked to your purpose. So like I said, some of you are creative and your art is being seen in some way, whereas some of you are like on like give this celebrity vibe where you're being seen, whereas some of you it's in your careers where you've achieved a lot and you are being seen in some way. And then the other energy I'm feeling is love energies, but I am mostly feeling this being seen energies. Okay, so take it as it resonates, my pile number 3s. Of course, if you don't resonate with this, with the paradigm shift card, this could be something you create your reality with. Perhaps this reading awakens you to the possibilities of what you can create in your reality, what you can shift to, how you can shift your whole reality. Maybe this reading awakens something in you that allows you to be seen by others. Because I am definitely seeing this energy of you being seen by the whole world, by many different people in some way. So it's giving me a celebrity vibe. Okay, and some of you are YouTube tarot readers, whereas some of you are on YouTube in other ways, some of you are on TikTok. That's the feeling I get very strongly. And this is something you have also done in past lives. So you've done this before in past lives and you're doing it again now in this lifetime. Okay, so now let me get into how you steal their attention. So in terms of how you steal their attention, it seems like whatever you have achieved in terms of the blessings you have gotten from what you do, from what you let yourself be seen in, or let your art or whatever you're creating be seen in. It seems like it is linked to your purpose in some way, and you are in your purpose, and it's like how you steal the attention of people that I'm picking up on, the collective's energy, is because they see that you have a great purpose with what you are doing. With you being seen, it's like people naturally, intuitively know you have a great purpose and that you are in your purpose. That may attract some jealousy, but I'm not going to focus on that today. Today is a bright, new, happy day. Okay, I'm also seeing how you kind of like steal attention is like from the achievements you've made, from the kind of blessings you've created, from the doors you've opened for yourself. With all the effort you have put in, it seems like you have achieved a lot, or you've leveled up in some way, and it's like people are noticing that, and that is how you are stealing their attention, because they're noticing how much you are transforming, shifting, changing as a person, and how much you are achieving in the things that you're putting effort into. And you're letting yourself be seen while you create these new energies for yourself, while you create new doors of opportunity. And there's endless opportunities here that I'm seeing with these shifts that you are making in your life. So it seems like you're making big shifts in your life where you're transforming a lot as a person, but you're also transforming whatever you're creating or whatever you're being seen with. It is like you are transforming always, all the time. And it's like that is how you are stealing the attention with the amount of great effort and achievement you have made. And I want to say congratulations, my pile number 3s. I think this is a beautiful thing to see in a reading. And I also know maybe the reason why this is coming through. So if you don't see yourself being here yet, maybe this could be your future energies. If you feel like you have some type of great purpose, this could be your future energies. And I could just inspire you to take that leap of faith today. But I feel like whatever this is, there have been a lot of shifts taking place in the collective. In all 3 piles, there have been shifts that have been taken place. And I feel like you have shifted something within yourself and healed something within yourself that is allowing you to be seen in some way. So I feel like you have shifted the need to be accepted, the need to be validated by others, the need to be kind of like appreciated by others. It's almost like you have gained some type of healing within your self-worth, within your self-confidence. I'm seeing the solar plexus and the sacral chakra. Okay, so those are our places where we create, where we shine out to the world, where we let ourselves be seen. So you've healed and shifted and transformed something within these 2 chakras, and Spirit is showing me the peacock. So perhaps some of you have healed like wounds within you where people have maybe put you down, where people have made you feel to not be good enough, where people have made you feel like your uniqueness is wrong and that you should push away some parts of yourself. You've been healing that wounds within you. You've also been healing your self-worth by really allowing yourself to love yourself deeply, and the self-love that you've done on yourself, like maybe some of you do words of affirmation, or maybe some of you are just learning day by day to love yourself more and plant seeds of growth into your life and plant seeds of beautiful words towards yourself and being kind to yourself. I'm seeing that is growing like flowers of self-love in your soul. Okay, and that is allowing all the weeds that were once there of like people that have planted seeds of maliciousness into your self-worth are being cut away, are being almost like, I see like rain coming down in your garden of your soul, and it's like being taken away with the wind. Those thoughts that have been planted in you by people that have tried to make you not see your worth. It's being taken away, and I'm feeling a pain in my heart, so it's also being healed in your heart space. So you have been planting flowers and seeds of growth and self-love within your own self, and you've been allowing yourself to really shine out as a person. And like I said with the peacock is the energy of royalty, of being seen in some way. So you've been healing this wound within yourself to allow yourself to be seen in the most healthiest way, where you are truly aligned with your self-worth, and you don't need anyone's validation to tell you how much you shine. You don't need anyone's validation to tell you how much you can achieve. You go out there and you plant those seeds of growth yourself in your reality, and they grow into beautiful flowers of blessings, and that is what I'm seeing. And the more you radiate and shine within yourself, it's like the more you allow the beautiful parts of you to shine out, and the more you allow yourself to let yourself be seen without trying to look for it, but just being seen and shining out and knowing your worth is like bringing people to you. It's bringing this intrigue towards you where people are watching you, honey, and like people are just like, you're stealing their attention. And I'm kind of seeing an image of like social media, YouTube. So a lot of you are on YouTube or on TikTok or on social media in some way, content creating or creative things, because the Empress can also represent something creative. You have been stealing the attention with the success and growth you've been creating for yourself, the endless opportunities you have been creating, and the transformations you've been doing in your own internal world, but also your external world, in your career, in your kind of allowing yourself to be seen energies. And like I said, people can see that you have some kind of great purpose. People can see that you have some kind of gift or talent, and you are letting yourself be seen in that, okay? And I'm seeing the universe is supporting you to your journey towards that. And it's almost like people are gonna talk about you, and like the good kind of gossip where they're like, oh, have you seen my pile number 3s? They're on TikTok now and they have like 1 million followers. Oh my gosh, we knew pile number 3 in school. Oh my gosh, pile number 3 is big now. Like, what? Like, oh my gosh, pile number 3 is on YouTube now. Their videos are getting views, and like people are watching them, people are congratulating them, like, oh my gosh, have you seen my pile number 3s? Oh my gosh, my pile number 3s have been releasing music, have been releasing their art, and now their art is being shown in museums. Like, oh my gosh, have you heard this? Like, this kind of energy, even if it's not currently in your reality, this is what you are shifting and transforming towards. And it's like people can see your potential and your growth, and people can see that you have a strong purpose, strong talent, strong gifts that are needing to be seen by the world. I'm hearing that song by Lana Del Rey. It's like, I want to be the whole world girl grandma. But she basically talks about like how her grandma would do all these kind things for her, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the song correctly, but like basically her grandma always like told her she was beautiful, told her, you know, good things that allowed her confidence to shine through. And now she's singing like, I want to be the whole world's girl grandma. Like, I want to do that to the whole world. So maybe you are some type of positive influence to the whole world in some way, by sharing yourself, by letting yourself be seen, by sharing your talents and gifts, and by sharing your purpose with others, and by sharing your talents and letting yourself be seen in some way, by sharing your success and letting it be seen. That's what I'm seeing. So you've literally been leveling up in your life and glowing up, and that is what people are seeing. And it's like, that is how you are stealing the attention from people, because it's really this thing of you being fearless and being in your truth and letting yourself be seen and letting yourself kind of go towards this new paradigm like a new adventure. Because this is a new adventure of beauty, of you letting yourself be seen. I'm seeing like an image of some people are like makeup artists and you like post on Instagram like videos of your makeup or TikTok or things like that, or YouTube, or you've thought about doing it and Spirit is encouraging you to, or some of you have thought about releasing your art on, social media and posting TikToks about it. Spirit is encouraging you to do this, or I'm seeing that. Some of you dance, like Spirit is showing me dancing and you post it on social media. Some of you post funny, positive videos on social media and it's like being seen. But whatever you're doing is healing for people, regardless of what it is, because it brings in so much positivity and joy with the energy you bring into it. It is healing in some way because you have a lot of healing, magical energy, my pile number 3, and it needs to be seen. These talents and gifts of yours, they need to be seen. They deserve to be seen. So whether you are creating paintings and posting them on TikTok in the process and people get some kind of positivity out of it, that is healing for them. If you are posting fashion videos and you're kind of showing your skills off there and your talents off there, I'm hearing brats now, passion for fashion, then you are bringing positivity to the world and you're healing people as a result of that. If you are making funny videos on TikTok and people are laughing at it and they're smiling, you are healing people with that laughter, with that joy. Okay, if you are making makeup videos and teaching other women how to, for example, or other people, doesn't have to do with gender, other people how to really accentuate the beautiful parts of their face, and maybe some people have similar features to you and you're letting yourself be seen for your unique face and everything like that, that is healing to people because they're seeing a positive influence in the world. So whatever you are doing is healing to others. That is what I'm seeing, and that is how you steal the attention, because it's like all eyes are on you, my pile number 3s. And for those of you that are YouTube tarot readers, I'm seeing your work is very healing and you have a strong purpose, and you need to allow your gifts to be seen because they are going to help so many people. I'm seeing some of you like have something to do with speaking up, singing, writing, something like that. Or speaking your truth in some way. Like, let's say you are a tarot reader on YouTube and you are speaking to people. You're helping a lot of people let go of things, dive deep within themselves, free themselves of whatever is holding them back in life, and create the life of their dreams, which literally brings miracles into people's lives. So I want to say congratulations. Keep going, my pile number 3s, if you relate to that. Of course, there is so many different energies here. Everyone is different watching this. Everyone has different talents, different gifts, but take it as it resonates. This is literally encouragement from the universe to let yourself be seen, to let yourself be heard, to let your purpose, your gifts, your talents be seen, to let your success be seen and shared with positivity, okay? Because I feel like you have a lot to give to the world and a lot to show to the world, and a lot of parts of yourself to share with the world that wants to be seen, that wants to be let out in some way. Okay, so I feel like this is very exciting, and Spirit is letting you know, even if you aren't someone that is very successful, there are going to be a lot of shifts that take place that allow you to be seen like this. Okay, because I feel like you are making a difference in the world and you are stepping into your purpose by doing this, and people are literally watching you. Look at this telescope here, across the world, all over the world. Even if you only get 5 views, that's people watching you all over the world, you know what I mean? And the universe is supporting you in this. The universe is shifting and transforming you and taking you to a greater place where you can allow yourself to share what needs to be shared with the world, okay? And that is very, very important, my pile number 3. So like I said, you have this celebrity energy. I'm now also hearing another song. So I'm hearing Blinding Lights by The Weeknd, and it's like I'm hearing the line, I'm blinded by the lights. So that literally gives me the vibe of like how you steal the attention is like you're in that spotlight energy. You're being seen by the world. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing another song now. Love me, hate me, can't you see what I see? Britney Spears. Yeah, like that's so cool. So that song, love me, hate me, can't you see what I see? Because it's like, yes, even if you attract some haters by sharing yourself, it's good publicity is good publicity. Bad publicity is good publicity. You're still being seen. You know what I mean? Let the haters hate, my pile number 3s. But I feel like whatever your gifts and talents are, whatever these successes are that you are currently creating and radiating in and shining in as a person, look at how the Empress energy, her heart is just shining out. So whatever this is, you're putting your heart and soul into it, and you're creating a positive influence on the world, and you're literally shifting the energies of the world by allowing them to see your gifts, your talents, what you have to offer. With the planets here, if you are watching this and I'm picking up on your future energies, or if you are just interested in this, perhaps there's something about your purpose in your birth chart in the planets, because there's planets here. The Empress also talks about growth and abundance. So maybe you are going to see where you're really going to get your fruitfulness, your growth, and your abundance from in your birth chart and your planets. Like, for example, let's say I have a moon in Pisces and I'm a psychic. That is literally in my birth chart destined to be, you know. For another example, I have a Leo North Node and I am literally doing YouTube. I did not expect myself to do this, but I ended up doing it. Maybe you have a Taurus North Node, for example, and you make dresses, or a Libra North Node and you make dresses, or you're in the beauty industry or making beauty or fashion videos on TikTok or YouTube. That is literally in your destiny. Or let's say, for example, you have a Leo rising. You're literally meant to be seen by the world. Or let's say you have a lot of Gemini placements and you become a comedian, for example. You know what I mean? Or let's say you have a Capricorn North Node and you become a successful business person and you are so powerfully revered and respected by people, and everywhere you go people know you and you're invited to the most VIP things, even if you're not interested in that. It's like you're literally being seen by the world and known by people that you don't even know. Powerful people. Or let's say you have I'm trying to think. The North Node represents destiny. That's why I'm saying this, because we spoke about purpose. So I'd recommend looking at your North Node, your 10th house, because 10th house is your career. The planet in Mars, because Mars is where you take action. The planet Venus, that's going to show you where your heart really goes into. So Venus, like let's say you have Venus in Pisces, for example, you would be an amazing poet, artist, because your heart is literally in it. You know what I mean? Or let's say you have a Venus in Leo, you could literally be creative. You could love to create things, creative ideas. You get what I mean? Also, they're guiding me to the second house, because the second house is where we attain a large amount of wealth in this lifetime. And they're also guiding me to the 5th house, because the 5th house is where we find pleasure in what we do, where we really like romanticize like career. I know fifth house is usually related to romance, kids, fun, but I see that as like if we take it to career or like letting yourself be seen, something you have fun or pleasure with, and then you're letting yourself be seen with that. But something in your birth chart is showing you where you are destined to be, or is literally pinpointing, like, if this has already happened and if you are already being seen by people, it's showing you that it was in your destiny all along, that you were meant to go on this path all along, that you're meant to be seen and celebrated by the world all along. Okay, so this is what I feel in your reading. You really, really inspire others. And for those of you that share things, I feel like some of you share Reiki energy with people. Some of you do Reiki YouTube energies, healing energies on YouTube or TikTok, and I feel like that's also being seen and healing people and inspiring people to feel their emotions. Or some of you are emotional healers in some way, where you are like psychologists and you make videos on TikTok encouraging people to look at their mental health and sharing knowledge with the world, but you're inspiring people. So whatever you're doing, you are inspiring people, and that is how you are stealing their attention and all the energies I already mentioned. And now for those that wanted to see the love parts, I was feeling this energy the most. That's why it was the most important thing I wanted to say. If you are drawn to any other piles and want to see more about love, you can go do that. But I wanted to focus more on the energies I was seeing the most. You being seen by the world. So I'm feeling lovers or love interests here. People like that really are interested in you. People that really love you in some way, or that kind of energy. It's like they see you on a deep level, and you bring them a lot of happiness and joy, or you make them laugh a lot or something like that, and that's how you steal their attention. But also something about you screams this energy of self-love, self-worth shining. So it's like you can just sit there and look pretty, and all their attention is on you because you shine so much. You don't even have to do anything to make this person or these love interests kind of have their attention on you, because you shine on your own, my pile number threes. And there's something about like you really have this playful vibe to you as well, this loving, nurturing energy. And you really give healing energy to those you love, is what I'm seeing. So it's like you help those you love grow, and it's a tender kind of sweet love kind of energy. And you also steal their attention when you communicate to them, because something about your aura just shines out. Your heart just shines out when you're talking about things you're interested in, things that make you feel positive, things that make you smile, things that make you laugh. And it's like maybe you even speak about things you've learned or your talents or your hobbies. And it's like this romantic interest or romantic partner is also seeing you shining in your talents and is so proud of you. Or love interests, or some of you, if you're not in a love romantic connection, maybe it's like people that are interested in you seeing you on social media. I don't know, but there's something about this positive vibe you give love interests or lovers around you, and it's like you bring so much I'm hearing that song, sunshine, lollipops and rainbows. You bring that energy into their life. You bring this magical energy into their life, and you just shine as a person, my pile number threes, and that is how you steal their attention. I don't feel like you even need to do anything. You already steal their attention. All eyes are on you, my pile number threes, and you deserve that. Okay, so lastly, I'm hearing a song, Yes to Heaven by Lana Del Rey. Maybe some of you like Lana Del Rey, I don't know. But I'm hearing the song It's like, if you dance, I'll dance. If you don't, I'll dance. Anyway, some of you are dancers. And then it's like, I've got my eye on you. So it's like people have their eyes on you. That's literally what the song I heard. So that was your reading, my pile number threes, of how you steal their attention. You are shining like a star, my pile number threes. Even though we don't see a star card, you are shining like a star. And I want you to know you deserve to be seen, you deserve to be heard, you deserve to be appreciated for everything you bring to the table, for your positive influence in the world. And I'm wishing you the best of luck in the future, wishing you so much transformation, so much blessing, so much success in whatever this is you are doing. Best of luck, so much kisses, so much love. And yeah, I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Bye!